Hi, Teri here from Stamping Magic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's project is this sweet card. I've used the Stylish Sketches stamp set for the main image, and this is one of the free products available during our current celebration promotion. For the background, I used one of the watercolour shapes images, and I've created this very simple bokeh effect, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So let's get started. These are all the measurements you need for all the elements required to create this project. So if you're interested in reproducing it, take a screenshot so you can refer to it later. My background panel is basic white cardstock, and I'm going to use Pool Party ink to create the bokeh effect. This is the watercolour shapes stamp set, and you have lots of different images that you can use on your projects. All the images are shown smaller than the actual size. I'll be using the larger circle. I will be stamping off some of these images before stamping onto my panel, but I'm going to do those later. So I'm going to start by inking up my stamp and just randomly stamping around this panel with the full depth of the ink. Once I'm happy with that look, I can do the stamping off images. And in doing this, you get a much lighter tone, which sort of gives you that bokeh effect. I want to quickly show you the reason why I did this in two stages. If I ink up my stamp and stamp it down onto the card, and then, which is the same as stamping off, and then stamp my lighter image, you will see that you get these lines. Okay, from your first stamp. If you weren't going over the edge of the card, then obviously this wouldn't be a problem, but we are. So that's why I do this in two stages. This is the Stylish Sketches stamp set, and you have 3 beautiful images in this set, plus a speckle stamp. Now, as I said before, this is one of the free products that you can select during our current celebration promotion. If you spend £45 or €60, then you could choose this stamp set for free, although there are lots of others to choose from as well. Now, this is the image I'm using today. The greeting comes from the Go-To Greetings stamp set, and it's this happy birthday. I'm going to stamp on some scrap pieces of basic white card. I've got a small piece for the sentiment and a larger piece for the image. The ink pads I'm using are Memento Tuxedo Black for the image and Cajun Craze for the sentiment. The image is going to be die cut, so you need to use a piece of basic white card that is bigger than the die that you're going to use. Each of these will now be cut out using the Stylish Shapes dies. So this one for the sentiment and the second size down square for the image. And this is what they look like after they've been die cut. Now I want to add some texture to the image panel, so I'm going to emboss it, and I'm using the Time Worn Type 3D embossing folder for this. And this is how it looks. My card base is in Cajun Craze, and this is half a standard sheet of card, scored in the middle and folded to create a portrait card. For inside the card, I have a basic white mat, and I'm going to decorate the bottom of it with a strip of Pool Party, onto which I'll add another strip of basic white, which I've stamped in the same way as my front panel. My front panel will be layered onto a mat of Pool Party, and my image panel will be layered onto a Cajun Craze mat, and I've added dimensionals onto the back of that, as well as the sentiment. I also have a length of linen thread here. It's probably about 6 inches or so, and I'm going to make a little bow, and this is called a bunny ear bow. You want to start by making 2 loops using your forefingers. Then you bring the left over the right and through the hole in the middle, and just pull it tight, making sure you don't lose that end. Okay, so pull it tight, and then you can zhuzh your bow, which just means you can adjust it to the size you want. So you just pull the ends alternatively until you get the size of the loops that you want. Now I want this bow to be very small, so once I'm happy I can just pull the loops really tightly so it's not going to come undone. And then I'm ready to trim off the ends. And there's my little bow. And that's my card complete. Very quick, very easy to do. And here's another look at my original one, and they're pretty much the same. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Bye for now.